All righty. We should be live right now.
Yes, yes. Oh
You forgot your microphone, by the way.
silly me.
Yeah, you forgot your
Boom.
microphone.
Here we go. That's better. What's going on, everybody?
How you doing, guys? My name is Rich Guzman.
My name is Ace Guzman.
And welcome to Ace and Rich Live. We are here to help you create a lifestyle business that gets results. And let's find out who do we have in the chat. Let me just get some water over here.
We got our agua. And we are live from Puerto Rico.
It's actually a little warm tonight.
It is. It is.
And
It's a hat day for me today, man.
Really?
Yeah, the hair is crazy today.
My hair
So,
looks pretty good today.
Your hair looks better than
Yeah, I think my hair looks pretty
my
good.
hair is like really crazy. I have to wear a hat. When it's a crazy hat day, I gotta wear
You
a
gotta
hat.
wear your Puerto Rico hat, huh?
I gotta wear my Puerto Rico hat. That's
Ah,
right.
sporting the Puerto Rico hat.
Awesome, guys. So let's see, who do we have here on the live? We got Candace. Hello, Candace. Hey, coaches. Hello.
What's going on, Candace?
And we have Michelle McPherson. Hello, Michelle. All right.
Michelle,
good to
Michelle,
see
Michelle.
ya. All right, you guys. Let's see. Tag up your friends, your following, your buddies, whoever it is, to let them know.
Bring them
that
on
you're
down.
watching
Bring them
us
on down.
live, because this is Ace and Rich Live.
Ace and
And
Rich Live.
what are we all about here? What is Ace and Rich Live all about? Oh my God.
Well, we help people create a lifestyle business that gets results.
Results. That's right.
It's all
Anybody
about
got
the results.
That's what this is about. We are here to help you get results. And we are going to take your questions during the live. So be sure to use the thread below this video and type out your questions. We will see them right here on our devices, and we will answer them as promptly as we can.
Now, while you're doing all that, I want to give a shout out today
Ooh.
to someone. It's pretty awesome. What's going on? One of our newest team members, she actually came to us, and she was dealing with some hard things, with internet marketing, and she was struggling. And, so what we do, we do the setup, the funnel, things like that. And we focus on, helping get results. That's the reason why you're here.
Yes.
And she got her first sale.
Woohoo!
And just on her pod.
The first one.
And she's starting to build her list.
Yeah, girl.
And here's a great thing. She is literally over 80% opt-in rate.
That's insane.
Woo!
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, another
Way
one
to
there.
go. Now, what we call that in the industry is an actual broken record. It's a personal record because the average opt-in rate is like over 30%.
Yeah.
That's minimum. 30%.
Yeah.
And she did how many clicks?
300.
300 clicks. Way to go. Swoosh. See scores.
Way to go. Way to go. That's awesome.
Awesome, girl.
Love it.
All right. And this is just the very beginning when it comes to something like that kind of result, because what this does for a person, it just gives them more confidence. Like, you know what? I can do this. Meanwhile,
absolutely.
everybody
Yeah.
else is like trying to wait for everything to be perfect, and they got to do this and, get everything in place. And it's like, hold on a second. You got to actually take imperfect action. But what's another big part of this
Yeah.
result? We set her up.
Yes, we did.
We
Yes,
set
we did.
her
I mean, this is
up.
what we do with our team members to go all in and everything.
That's right.
We focus on really
Yeah.
setting their business up for success. And not only that, but we also train them as well.
We train them.
So they can really
Yes.
know what they need to do for their marketing. Now, what's great about this is she is getting a high opt-in rate. That means she's getting a lot more leads for what she's investing in. Okay. And she can start building her list lightning fast with those kind of numbers.
I'm getting comfortable.
Right.
I'm having fun. I'm getting comfortable. Yeah, I got my camis on.
So no, but think about it though. Someone that's got a over 82% opt-in rate,
Yeah,
you're looking at someone can build their list very, very quickly.
absolutely. With that kind of an opt-in
Yeah.
rate, you can definitely scale up and grow a very big, sizable list, and that's good for
Well,
you
yeah, I
as
mean,
a
some-
marketer.
Like
Yeah.
you said, I mean, if the average numbers are 30%,
Yes,
it takes a lot longer to actually build a list with those numbers.
it does.
But think about it, at 82 point something percent opt-in rate, you're looking at, that's quite a few leads from what you're investing in
Mhm.
just to get off the ground and start building your list.
Yes,
Because
absolutely.
we all know the bulk of the leads are going to be crap,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's real life, right? You got
it's
a small
cold traffic. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, it's called
You
advertising.
can't have like a high expectation and be like, oh, I'm going to put like 1,000 clicks and I'm going to go and run as much and see what happens. No,
it's
there's
just-
more entailed to that.
Right, and it's real life because it's called advertising.
Yes.
And advertising, even though you advertise, doesn't guarantee you any type of results,
No,
right?
no.
It's all about the consistency, the growth, and things like that. So, yeah.
But we we do the best we can, as leaders. We want to see our team members succeed. So like if you're contemplating on joining our team, you can ask any of our team members their experience and they won't hesitate to tell you their experience. It's really
Absolutely.
great to work with us. We are here to help you, whether you're marketing with one of our offers or maybe you have your own and you're marketing something else or someone else's. It doesn't matter. It's just you're going to learn to be a marketer. Damn it, you're going to learn to get it. You're going to get it.
You're going to get it. You're going to get it. You're going to learn it. It's going to be awesome.
You're going to get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. So let me take a look over here in the comments. And let's see. I see Karen and Steve from Colorado. Woo!
Karen and Steve.
All right, Karen and Steve. She says, kicking ass and taking names. Yes.
Love
yes.
it. Love it.
Candace says, ooh, I may have to come back. Jacob's prepping for a tournament in a few weeks. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Michelle McPherson, who we are talking about, our team member says, I love these guys. Never ever could have done this without Ace and Rich. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. And
appreciate that.
We really do appreciate that. And we love what we're really doing, and this is changing people's lives one person at a time. Like Rich said, if you're willing to go all in with us, we will go all in with you and help you out. That's how it is. But you got to do your part. And you know what? Michelle's learning. She really is finally starting to learn.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she
That's
really
awesome.
is. Okay, so let's get into it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was our
We have
celebration.
questions. Oh my God, so many questions.
Yes, let's go into it. All right, question coming in from Ryan from Scotland. Okay, we love Ryan. Ryan loves the show. So Ryan's always putting his questions in. And we are in different time zone. He's way across the pond. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
But here's what Ryan says. Ace and Rich, do you recommend having a Facebook group if you're just starting your online business? Thank you.
I don't think so. Not right away. No. Because you got to start the first process first, which is building your audience and creating valuable content. And if you focus on that and you start building your audience, you start, getting to a point where, your brand's getting noticed, then I would start creating a Facebook group because you can't really build a Facebook group if there's nobody there, right? And too many people, they got the Facebook, they got the brand new Facebook account started, and nothing is happening because everything is still brand new.
Right.
Right. They don't know the marketing yet. They don't know how to give the value yet. That's why you should get the book magnetic sponsoring from Mike Dillard. And you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I mean, really, it's all about giving the value and positioning yourself is number one. That is the first thing I would focus on is how do I position myself? How do I give value in the marketplace that people can be attracted to me because of what I'm providing out there for them? And you might be saying, well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to put out there. That's the part where you come in. That's the part where you start investing more in yourself. The education, the knowledge, the wisdom. And what happens is, you start to have more confidence in what you do because you're actually not only investing in yourself,
right,
but you're doing it, right? You're out there generating leads. Like, give an example, Michelle, right? Michelle just got a brand new sale, right? She got her list starting to be built. She can start building her audience. She can start talking about like, hey, I just made my first sale. Hey, I just, started getting my first, over 200 leads. You know what I mean? And I'm just getting started. And, she could start explaining and teaching that valuable piece of information of what she's learning. She may not know a lot, but she knows a little bit.
Yeah.
And that little bit is valuable. See, everybody thinks nobody has any value. But the reality is everybody has value.
Yes.
Because the moment you step into this world and you start learning something,
right,
immediately you start having value.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, I'm going to piggyback off of that.
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay. And I am going to also go through a sidebar with Facebook groups because I do a lot of Facebook group marketing. So I don't do it like the other guys do because Ace and Rich have their own systems and processes in place and nobody can do what we do, and how we teach digital marketing is a little bit different. However, if Ryan is building his business all on Facebook and you pretty much know these contacts, then they're part of your team. Then yes, if you're going with, your own Facebook group, then build your own tribe and have like your first 5 sales, then I would say go for it and get your tribe going and have your own private closed team centered Facebook group. Like Asa Rich, we have our HBA team, we have our Power Lead System team, and we keep those, intact, right? Because they're separate offers, right? We want to keep everybody together, but at the same time, we want to separate them from, any confusion, because you can have multiple offers, Ryan, but if they're like different organizations, you want to keep them separate. But you have a Facebook group from the actual context that and have connected with on Facebook. So then, yes, I would say go ahead and do it that way. But if you're just starting out, you don't know anybody, you're just building your list, don't create your own Facebook group. Not yet.
Not yet.
It is not time. It is not time.
No.
We can let you know when it's time. We'll let you know when it's time. But start working on the content and the foundation, like you were talking about.
Foundation is very important.
Yes.
Before you start tapping into those bells, I like to call them bells and whistles.
Yeah, bells and whistles.
The foundation, the meat, the foundation. It's like when you build a skyscraper, you build a building. It's all about that the cellar, the basement, the structure. It's got to be solid.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not solid, then the house of cards will fall.
Yes, let's take a look over here. The comments. Richard Osborne says, "Praise the Lord, it's Ace and Rich." Hello,
Richard.
Good
nice to see you, Richard.
Just got done door dashing. Oh wow, you're coming home now? I might go back out and door dash again at 10 o'clock, depending how I feel. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's them days.
Just be careful out there. World's getting a little crazy.
It is. George Forsty says, "Amazing." Allie McDonald is here. Says, "You two look comfy and you both are looking great." Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
We're on a couch, we're on a couch. It's awesome. Sarah is here and says, "I wouldn't have been where I'm at without Michelle McPherson. She's helped me out so much." And she also says, yes, everyone has worth and value.
Yes, they do.
Absolutely, they do. All right, next question.
You know what? I just want to pause for a second.
Sure.
That was a great question. Because it really hones in on really focusing on the duties, right, of an entrepreneur and what they must do as far as to really attract abundance in their life.
Because you remember when we first started, we didn't know we had to have a Facebook group, and we didn't have anything.
We didn't have no.
We had no list, no Facebook group,
no,
nothing, no money.
No.
Right? We did it.
We're just waiting for our tax returns. That's what we're waiting for.
See, we laugh about that shit now, but it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. All right, let's see. There's a comment says, "In network marketing old school method, we always are advised to show up to all events. I see showing up for your Ace and Rich lives as showing up for all events."
Oh, that's cool.
And
that's awesome.
One of the goals I set for 2024 is to watch Ace and Rich live events. Oh, thank you so much.
I love hearing stories like that because I remember who was it that
rock, man.
Who was it that sent us
awesome.
Somebody sent us a picture of them sitting on the couch.
Oh, I remember that.
Watching us on their TV.
And their dog was
and their
in
dog
their bed.
was just sitting there, and the dog was watching us.
Watching Ace and Rich.
And they were like, "Your dog loves you." Our dog loves you. And they were like, "Our dog sits there and does not move when you guys go on the TV."
That is so awesome.
And I'm like, "That is so cool."
Oh my gosh, we have to find that photo. That was the coolest photo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see that again.
This question is coming in from Missy. Missy says, "If someone wants cool pictures for Facebook and YouTube, but doesn't have lots of money, what can they do? How can they get pictures that look nice but don't cost too much?" Okay. I know, Missy, what you're leaning towards, because you get confused when you see all these pretty photographs out there of these people and you're like, wow, they look amazing, but that must cost a lot of money to go and get like a photo shoot done and things like that. When you get to that point, Missy, and you make your first $100,000 and you want to go all out and get glamorized and go get somebody to do a photo shoot, go ahead and be my guest, right? But there's ways to do this, guys, where you don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, when it comes to pictures, I mean, these devices, if you have the most updated iPhones these days, have the most best pixels. They really do.
Yeah,
I don't care what anybody says. If you upgrade your phone, okay, and start using the iPhone, what's mine? You got me this one as a gift. What is this one?
14 Pro.
I got the 14 Pro.
And I got the 14.
Apple iPhone 14 Pro.
I got the 14 Pro.
It takes great
Max.
photos. Yeah, it does. Right? And start taking selfies and pictures. And every time there's a moment, take a picture, capture it in time. Use those photographs, upload them from your mobile device. You know that is the best
It's
original
amazing.
file, right? You
Yeah.
have this thing about original files because they have like the best photographs, you know? And
You
I do
know-
graphic design, so I need to make sure that when I'm, doing somebody's timeline cover, I want to make sure that they have a really good photo. Otherwise, it comes out all funny looking. It's like fuzzy and it doesn't look right. It look like you took a picture with a Nokia.
It's just amazing. I mean, we got
outdated.
like portrait mode, photo
You
mode,
could do so much stuff.
video mode,
Yeah.
cinematic video now. Like, it's ridiculous.
I like the portrait mode, Missy,
You
because
know?
what you can do is you set it on portrait and then you can take a selfie of yourself and it just makes you look like a rock star.
Yeah,
Totally.
I mean, it's amazing how cinematic mode looks. It's really
Absolutely.
cool.
So use your what you have, especially when you're first getting started and you don't want to blow a lot of money. I would highly recommend, if there's anything to invest into, just, upgrade your phone. That's as simple as that. And you can upgrade your phone. There's awesome plans out there. Talk to your phone provider, your phone company and find out what is there a deal? Is there a special or anything going on? Promo? I know Rich loves those when those things come out. He's like, hun, guess what? We're getting a new phone. And he will upgrade the phone. And he always upgrades the phone. Like, we're always staying on target with, the technology and making sure that we use the best equipment. So we use the best equipment, and take the pictures, save them into your desktop or put them on a flash drive. Okay. And then repurpose them every single time. There is nothing wrong with that. And you could do that over and over again. What do you think? People are going to go back to your history of all your posts and look like 2 years ago and be like, that's the same photograph they used yesterday. No, they're not going to do that. You can repurpose your videos. You can repurpose your photos. It's a great way to save money.
Technology has literally helped people, broadcast their marketing, their lives, everything else like that. And, just for a quick example, I'm going to show you something right now in real time. And we're going to be going live right about now. Let's see here.
Michelle McPherson says, I have the opportunity for a second stream of income. This opportunity would place me as a trainer on this product. It's new to the market, like really new. I see it going very far. How hard would you say running both will be for me and holding down my full-time job?
Well, first of all, let's hold that thought for a second.
Be right back.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rich Guzman.
Hey guys, my name is Ace Guzman.
We are Ace and Rich, and we are live right now on Clapper. What's going on, guys?
Clapper.
This is our first live on Clapper, and we love it. Clapper. I think Clapper is pretty awesome. You ain't got to wait to get 1,000 followers to go live, which is really cool for someone just getting started. And we are here to help you design a lifestyle business that gets results. And we're just talking about the technology that's available to really branch out information, your marketing, your voice, your brand, things like that, where you can literally start building your audience in a few easy, simple steps, which is amazing because, we didn't have the opportunity before with the technology that we have today. And so we're here to answer questions to help people with their lives, their marketing, so they can get results in their life, in their business, and have a better life. I mean, inflation's going on, and I know things have been really tough for a lot of people, but you know what? We can actually change it by getting this information to help more and more people live a better life.
Absolutely. So
okay, next question.
We have this question from Michelle McPherson. Let me repeat it once again. We're coming back to Michelle on the live. I have the opportunity for a second stream of income. This opportunity would place me as a trainer on this product. It's new to the market, like really new. I see it going very far. How hard would you say running both will be for me and holding down a full-time job? There is a golden rule when it comes to adding an additional income stream. And I'm going to have Rich talk about this golden rule with you, Michelle, because I remember when we first started, we had to invest into coaching to learn this golden rule. What's the golden rule when it comes to having multiple opportunities?
Well, we have a golden rule when it comes to having multiple opportunities. So if you're in affiliate marketing or you're in network marketing, you always want to stick with one program first, learn the ropes, get the results. I mean, you want to earn a good six-figure income before you move to the next thing. Because if you keep jumping from one thing to the other, you're never going to give yourself time to learn the skill sets to get the results that you're looking for. It's very, very important, guys. If you see so many things out there and you're part of your program, don't jump so easily. Focus on getting the results that you're looking for by learning the skill sets, by learning the ropes, right? So you could start getting those results. If you do not, I repeat, If you do not focus on that, a year down the road, 2 years down the road, 3 years down the road, you're going to be in the same place looking for an opportunity and wondering why you're not making any money, not getting results that you're looking for, and changing your lifestyle, changing your life, and things like that.
Truth be told,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you know
focus
what?
and stay in your
I
lane.
can't
Yeah.
I can't take the credit on that, guys, because my coach that I hired, Jeffrey Combs, he told me, he said, Rich,
Taught us
he
this.
says, do not leave your opportunity, your program, or whatever you're doing in your business until you earn your first six figure first, then move on to the next thing, and then start adding income in that way.
Absolutely. So there you go,
Very
Michelle.
important.
Hopefully that's some good guidance.
And nobody
for
will tell
you
you that too. They'll just be like, yeah, this place is better, or that
Yeah.
place is better.
Because it could be really stressful with a full-time job, and then you're trying to balance out, your time management. It's going to go away with you, because then you're like, oh, I got to market this offer, and then no, you got to stay in your lane. You can't just jump around to all different offers, and that's a telltale mistake of a marketer. What happens is that those are one of the stories that people who struggle with. It's like, I bought this offer because they said it was ground floor, and I know it's going to be great if I just put my focus into it. Yeah, but what about the first one?
Exactly.
You just started getting your results. You don't want to jump around. You want to stay in your lane.
Yeah, you got to stay in your lane, guys. And when we say stay in your lane is focus, focus, focus.
Yep.
That way you're literally able to get a result, share that result, right? So people trust you more. If you're sharing the results, people are going to trust you more. You're like, hey, that person's doing what I want to do, and he's or she is doing it. So that means that I want to know what they're doing. And now you got the curiosity, right?
Right.
That's what we did in the very beginning when we had no success, no results whatsoever.
Yes.
And now we focus more of our branding, getting our messaging out there, our voice, giving the value, help answer questions, and solve the problems.
Okay. Hearts on that, likes, shares. Okay, Michelle.
Yeah. So guys, on Clapper, just so you know, we're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on our Facebook group as well. So we're live in multiple places. So.
We are. Absolutely. Yeah. So Karen and Steve says, Asa Rich has pushed us to look beyond the barrier.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Michelle says, I got the 14 Max and it seems to take great pics. Great. There you go.
Does.
Use that.
It does. Even the Pro does a great job with the pictures. It must use similar technology.
These are awesome.
Yeah. So I have the 14 Pro Max, and the photos are stunning. I will agree with that.
Yes. Karen and Steve, at what point do you bag it in? Laugh out loud. Bag it in. Can you clarify your question?
Does anybody know what bag it is? Bag it in.
Talking about, I don't understand what you mean. Come back to that. Okay. Can't wait until we are done with construction. Oh, you guys are in the middle of a project. Yeah. Let's see over here. Internet marketing.
We got more questions to get to, guys.
Asa Rich Live, YouTube. Any questions? Going through it. I'm gonna go to our profile because I'm like bouncing back and forth here. We got questions here, questions there. Albie says that's hilarious about the dog.
Guys, we are new here in Clapper. We like Clapper. We've been doing Facebook for like years, very successfully. We have done YouTube successfully. We've broken some great records with affiliate marketing. And we thought Clapper was really awesome because we saw a great community just getting started. You know, they're very welcoming and stuff like that. You guys are very welcoming, so thank you for being here. And we just want to, give the information, help people grow their business, just like we're doing here on Facebook, just like we're doing here on YouTube.
From our experience.
Guys, this is all about providing the value to help you move forward in whatever you're doing, right? Whatever is getting you up in the morning and feeling inspired. That's what it's all about.
Next question. We have Richard Osborne. I think it's a question or a comment. Says, I've been reading Mike Dillard like y'all said, and I'm learning from it. I just read that I got to brand myself and create a content to educate people and create a story.
Okay. Whoa. You guys hear that?
Here's the question.
Hold on, there's more.
I got to figure out what content to say when I brand myself.
Okay. So let me just take a step back here. Guys, if you never heard of Mike Dillard, go on Amazon, go to Mike Dillard, get the book Magnetic Sponsoring. What that means is it teaches you the mindset of marketing. If you want to get the results, any social media site, doesn't matter if it's Clapper, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. But your voice is very important in the marketplace. And you got to really think about like your brand and who are you serving? Like for us, we help people create a lifestyle business that gets results. That's our brand. That's what we do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to really find your own voice and find out your messaging and your brand as far as like who are you serving, what you stand for, and what you stand against. Okay. Also, as far as like what to teach is the kind of the $1 million question. Whatever you're doing, and let's say it's e-com, right? Let's say it's affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever business that it is, it really doesn't matter. The focus is how are you serving the marketplace to really give the value in the marketplace so you attract more abundance and more business in your life. Too many people go online and they ask for the sale and they're saying, hey, join me, join this, buy this, or they flash cash. You guys ever saw those videos? They flash cash, right? That's not serving anyone. What's serving someone is helping them understand how to use these social media platforms, how to really project their voice out there by using their brand messaging tactics. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't, stick around. You'll learn more from Ace and Rich Live.
Yes. Albie says, I love your pick on Facebook with the HBA compensation plan. That was awesome. And what a great idea. I will use that pick sometime too. Thanks for the great idea. Actually, what happened was I noticed it was outdated, Albie. And then, I took the liberty to actually use Google spreadsheets, because I'm pretty experienced with that. And I made the whole thing, from scratch. And then what I did was I saved it as a PDF and then I uploaded it for our team. But not only that, but I also offered it to the main community for the company, for corporate. And I said, you guys can have this too, because there's a lot of people that really want to have something tangible. And they want to go, if I want to share this with somebody, I can just easily give them the Google link to share it so that they can see, with their own eyes, like what is the compensation plan for HBA and, what type of commissions do they pay out in residuals, right? And with the exception of the high ticket, like what's the other product? It's only a one-time offer.
Right.
That OTO is not in the compensation plan because it's not residual. That's the reason why it was built together. So, yeah, that was my idea.
Guys, if you don't know what OTO means, it's upsell.
Yes.
You make more money on the back end.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Victor Hugo is watching us live. Lazia Ling. All right. Okay, next question coming in from Derek. Hey, guys, in the last show, you talked about building a strong foundation with attraction marketing. For someone new like me, what's the first step in attraction marketing? Can you break it down into simple steps for beginners?
Okay, so pay attention, guys, because Ace is going to go over information about attraction marketing. If you never heard about attraction marketing, you're about to get schooled.
So setting the foundation is really important because when it comes to your brand, right, it's not about looks. It's not about what you look like on the outside. Attraction marketing has nothing to do with looks. It has a lot to do with your content. So the content that you create is going to be very different than the traditional way of marketing where it's like a push, where this more is like a pull method. So what happens is instead of you becoming the hunted, you actually being the hunted, you're being hunted down. Okay. So you're hunting. That means you're going out there, pushing it out there, looking for prospects.
In other words, don't be the hunter.
Thank you.
Become the hunted.
Thank you. He was like,
that's how you make the most money.
Thank you, Rich. So, put me on the spot here. I'm like trying to think fast and answer questions.
I like to make people feel uncomfortable.
So what happened was I was doing that. You want to be able to have people attract to you from the content you create. This is what builds your brand. So having that personal brand message match the right market, making sure you're being targeted with your content, definitely you want to be able to diversify the places that you place this content. Could be your email list, could be social media. That's what we're doing right now. A lot of people are having success with, the foundation, but it doesn't mean that you can go out there and start pitching people like crazy. That's not going to work. What's going to work more is actually you starting out, sharing your story, right? Just like how Richard is actually starting to discover now. He has to figure out what kind of content to create his story. Well, one of the ways that you could create your story is you can leverage off of someone else's in the very beginning until you actually have your own. And you can also be able to share your little wins, like what happened with Michelle. Today, Michelle broke a record, right? So let's use her for an example. She got way over 82.9% in an opt-in rate with solo ad marketing. That's unheard of, okay? With 300 clicks. So what do? This is what we do. We're going to edify her. We're going to push her out there. And we're going to be like, this is an amazing record. Who here would like to actually have that kind of result?
And made her first sale too.
And made her first sale. So see, the first sale, no matter what amount it is, the amount doesn't matter. It's the fact that she got a result. And that's what we focus on, is we focus on the result. And that's going to build up that
Right, and
attraction
then
marketing factor.
exactly,
Yeah.
and we start building upon those results. So
Yes.
if you guys ever get a result, even if it's small, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The point is you got a result, and you could really piggyback off of that and start bouncing on top of that result with another result, another result,
Right.
another result, right? That's how you start growing your brand as well.
Right.
So, and also that builds trust too.
So the break is simple for you. Okay, here's what it is. BES, like your best friend, BES. And what do we mean? Build, engage, and sell. Anytime you feel like you don't know what you're doing, if you feel lost, you fall off track, no matter what you're selling, and you're trying to get back on track, always focus on those three things. Those are the three core principles when it comes to attraction marketing formula is build, engage, and sell.
Exactly, guys. You guys got that? Build, engage, and sell. Build, engage, and sell, guys. That's what it's all about. So, guys, if you're watching this live right now, you're watching us here on Facebook, watching us on YouTube, watching us here on Clapper, make sure you understand one thing. It doesn't matter what you're promoting. It doesn't matter what you're promoting as far as content. For all I know, you probably don't even have a business. You probably are right now just, creating content just for the heck of it. It's still the same principle. You want to build, and you also want to create that engagement. You also want to build, you want to create that engagement. Then if you want to, get a product around your market, then you can start selling those products. But it always starts with the building the audience and then engaging. And the engaging part is the most challenging part because people don't really show you how to create that engagement. So,
all right, Karen and Steve, question is, how do you know you are working with a legit company when you are brand new? No, it's kind of tough to find that out, and you have to actually go through the motions. But doing your due diligence at the very beginning is very important before you pull the trigger on any company, right? You need to find out their longevity. You need to actually look at, some of the credibility that they're saying on their website, if it's valid. So if you go to their About Us section, do they have a story? Stories sell, right? A lot of times people join companies not based on the products. They like the story. They really like the story, don't they? Yeah. How many companies we've been a part of and they had like incredible stories, right?
Oh, yeah.
So that's another thing. And then as far as like the longevity, like how long has this company been incorporated, right? Like, are they been around 2 years, 3 years? The average affiliate marketing company when it comes to like finding out, if they're really good is like at least minimum like 3 to 5 years. They have to be like that old. If 3 to 5 years, they have really good standing, it's a great company, right? Less than that, it's iffy. Because sometimes they're just ground floor, pre-launch, they're remodeling, putting a new candy wrapper on their name, and they're trying to kick out something and get first movers advantage. There's a lot of things that goes on in the industry y'all don't know about. That y'all beginners, you're going to find out. And that's what happens. This is the other side. That's the untold truth about marketing.
The raw truth.
The raw truth.
You guys will get the truth here from Mason Rich.
There's a lot of people out there that run companies. They do it this way. But as far as like to get back on the topic, I don't want to go off on a tangent there. But anywho, you want to make sure you look at the testimonials, make sure that they're legit. Another way to do this is also if you actually can build a relationship with somebody and say, hey, can I ask you a few questions about the company? That's another great way to find out about a company is to ask the people that are in it. How are they liking it? Because I'm thinking about joining them, but I want to know what your take is on it, how you have results with it, right? Doesn't mean you're going to sign up with them. It just means that you're sponsor shopping. You're trying to find out, am I going to be in this company? How long is it going to be? Because I want to be in it for the long haul, not the short term. Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Good point.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, getting a lot of value. You guys are getting a lot of value here in Clapper. Let me know in the comments if you are getting a lot of value from Ace and Rich when it comes to, learning anything about marketing, affiliate marketing, making money online. Let me know in the chat right here in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you're getting value from us.
And, mistakes happen, guys. I mean, we've made mistakes in the past. We, joined companies based on the hype and the hula. There's a lot of hype going on.
Oh, yeah, many years ago.
Many years ago, we joined a lot of companies that had the hype. Great stories, but a lot of hype. And so what happens is, they make promises they can't keep. And then you have to make a decision. You're like, you know what? I invested all this money into this company. If I'm not seeing a high return on investment, if I'm not seeing any support, if I'm not seeing them do their part, then I'm bailing. I'm leaving. I'm not going to be a part of that. I don't even put my name to it. Right. Yeah, there's a reason why Ace of Rich doesn't jump around to company, and people wonder, like, oh, Ace of Rich, they're gurus, I'm like, stop calling us that. We're not gurus, dude. We're our own selves. We represent us. No one could be like us. We are our own selves. We started out just like you did, dude. And the thing is, if you if you see where we started from the very beginning, you would be inspired. You would be inspired because our story is powerful. And the thing is, a lot of companies that trying to like seek us out and they love our story and they want a copy of it. And when they try to copy us, it never comes out the same. It never comes out the same unless you interview us personally and have us there to share our story and tell it ourselves from our mouths. Then it'll be more inspirational. But a copycat with an AI trying to pretend to be me, ain't happening.
It's not happening. There's only one, hey, there's only one Ace and Rich.
There's only one Jersey girl right here. Yeah. So let's see. Michelle says, how often should you purchase more clicks?
We got
like,
more questions.
what is the time between each purchase? And should I stay with the same vendor? It's a very good question. Rich, that's going to be your department.
Well, I mean, you definitely want to have some steady, consistent traffic flow with your advertising, right? So if you're doing some advertising, make sure that you are consistent. Some people can only do it every 2 weeks, once a month, or every week. Of course, I'd rather you guys do less, but every week. So there's some form of consistency constantly. It's a lot better. It'll work a lot better for you that way. And you don't have to go like massive, big budget when it comes to the advertising right away. Start small, learn the ropes, get in motion, okay? And just start doing it every single week if you can. If you can't, I know inflation's tough. Just do it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But my point is, find the consistency, right? Don't just do it for like a while. Like, I know people that are like put a big budget into advertising and they'll just go all out for 1 month and then they'll stop. And then for like so many months go by, there's nothing happening.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt you.
Yes.
It's better to have like smaller, consistent instead of big, no consistency.
Yes.
All right. Very important. So
absolutely,
the consistency is the name of the game when it comes to your advertising and actually making money on the internet.
Yes. Richard Osborne says, what is the link you gave me again for the solo ads to get leads again? I think it was the solo ads link you gave me to get leads. Any links that we give you is going to be in your messenger through our conversation. So go back to the history and look at that. And if you can't find it, reply back to us and let us know. But we're not going to put any links here in the comments thread because we don't want you to be like vulnerable to like people spamming you and stuff like that. We've been seeing trolls like to hang around whenever they see that keyword in the algorithm link. They're like, oh, wait, somebody want a link? Okay. And then they throw the link right at you to go see some Yahoo that's pretending to be someone else to say that they're going to save you. Yeah. Okay.
Don't spit any links out, guys, either, unless
links.
somebody asks for it.
That's right. Sharon Curtis is here. Hey, Ace and Rich. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you, love.
Sharon Curtis, what's going on? Nice to see you.
Albie says, yes, a lot of value for sure. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Albie.
Yeah, awesome. Do you receive stars? I don't even know if we are part of the stars program. I mean, you could try to send us stars. I mean, if you love Ace and Rich Live and you want to send us stars, please, by all means. It's, we love to see what that would be like.
Is that a new
I don't
thing?
think we've ever done that. It's just a new update with Facebook Lives when they see, they value, the content and they want to see more stuff. It's like Patreon.
Oh yeah, give us stars.
Give us stars. I mean,
absolutely.
We'd love to see that.
I look at the stars every night.
I don't think I've ever done it, but hey, it'd be awesome for a first.
I look at the stars every night. Well, you're in Puerto Rico. We see the stars, see the planets. Pretty cool.
Not those stars, but it's just like patronage. It's like money. I know. Stars. Okay. Let's see over here.
We're just raw, guys.
Marketing pros, man. Let's see. Value.
More questions.
Let's see.
We have a lot of questions to get to. If you guys have any questions here in Clapper, just put them here.
Ooh.
And we'll get to them in Clapper as well.
Patrick from Tennessee says, dealing with setbacks can be tough, guys, for someone starting out. How can they handle setbacks in their online business? Can you guys share some simple ways to bounce back from challenges? Man, we've been through some challenges. Let me tell you. You think being homeless and living in a Motel 6 is one of them. There's a couple other ones.
Being homeless.
Especially when you come from two different lives. Like, I had my situation, where I was a single mom living in New Jersey with my parents, and trying to build a 6-figure business. It could never cross that barrier of making just $30 a month. I mean, that's how much I was making in that company that I was a part of, begins with M, ends with Luca, right? I was in that. And I wasn't making a lot of money. I mean, even though I had that director status and it's like nice title, but what the hell does that mean if you're not making the income to match, right? So, I was livid about all that. And then what happened was the challenge was, how do you build a business with, having a family of 5 people constantly running up and stairs, making all this noise and, you have to build a business. You got to make video content. You got to write stuff. You got to have phone calls and do all kind of, conference trainings and things like that. And you got to be involved. You got to really go all in. And I couldn't really do that. So one of the ways that I overcame that challenge, I was a, former network marketer, and I had an idea. It was brilliant. I said, you know what's the nearest motel or hotel, excuse me, that I could go to that's lavish and luxury. And it was a Marriott hotel. And it was like a couple blocks from where I lived. And I'm like, how do I get there? I could take a taxi. Okay. So I took a taxi, go over there because I had no car, and go to the Marriott. And one of the questions I would say is I walk up to the concierge and I would say, hey, do you guys have a problem with me using my laptop in the lounge? No. And then, like, matter of fact, if you want to have a drink or have some lunch, you can always do that. We see a lot of business people coming in and out, and they always stop by just, hang out at the restaurant to eat. And I'm like, perfect. So that would be my office. That would be my office. And I would get away from the noise of trying to build, the business with all that chaos and mayhem with my Jersey family. That's crazy. And then I would just literally just pull away from that and just find my own peace. And I would do that. See, guys, you have to step out the box. You don't have to stay home. If you don't have the cooperation of your family and everybody's not supporting you, here's an idea. Go to the nearest lavish luxury hotel. You don't even have to stay there and get a room. You can just use the lounge. That's what I did. That's one of my challenges that I had when I was building a business.
Right on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had other challenges too, but I mean, you want to share one of your challenges?
Oh God.
Tell them the challenges, Rich. Go ahead.
Oh my God. One of the challenges I had was, losing my business. I mean, earning over six figures, and
there you go.
And losing my business, and having a great lifestyle and traveling and talking on stage, and it was a great lifestyle, and then all of a sudden the business just gets shut down, just boom, just done. No money. I mean, well, the money was there for a little while, it just started dwindling really, really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to go back to work. And
y'all listening?
And when I went back to work, luckily I invested in my coaching because they kept me headstrong. And I went back to my job, Best Buy. And when I went back to the job, I wasn't the same person. When I went back to Best Buy, I ended up breaking sales records. I mean, in the whole region of Best Buy, not the state, not the side of the country, the whole region of Best Buy. I was one of the top sales people. Top. And that's no small feat. But the question is, what happened? Well, when I first started Best Buy, I was just somebody that was in a band, right? And I was working a job, and I was an employee, so I didn't really respect it. So when I started becoming a business owner and I lost that business, I had to go back to work. I went back to the same building too, the same boss, same building, everything. And I was there 4 years and left, and then I stayed another 4 years. But I respected that building when I went back, and I treated it as a business, not a job anymore. And I broke massive records in that company, and they didn't want to lose me. I told myself, I'm going to be here for a little while. I'm building a new business, and once it's ready, I'll give you my 2 weeks notice and stuff like that. Nobody understood what I was doing. Nobody understood that. What do you mean you're going to leave here? You know what I mean? Like I can't leave or something, And my boss was really cool. She was like, "Hey, I wish you the best. I wish you luck and everything." The general manager, and she was like, "You ever need a job, you can come back anytime." But the reality is, it closed down.
Wow.
And to me, that gave me another reality check. Like, I'm so glad I'm an entrepreneur. I'm so glad that I worked really hard over the years, and even lost the business, got back up. You know what I mean? You fall down, one time, you get up 8 times. You know what I mean? You never stop getting up with the failures. Never. You just keep fighting for another day. You got to fight. You got to fight. You got to fight. Okay, that's how you get past the hurdles of the struggle and then start having success. And I learned a valuable lesson. I mean, I have to give the respect and all the credibility to my coach Jeffrey, because Jeffrey is the one that taught me the great mindset of like, he had to go back to work, and he's a millionaire.
Yes.
So he had to go back to work, and he told me the story. So I remember that story, and that story resonated with me. So when it was my time, it was like, holy crap, this does happen sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
it's just reality.
Yes.
And I just had, but I learned a valuable lesson from losing the first business.
That's incredible.
Right, I learned the
Great challenge
valuable
story right there.
lesson from losing that first business.
Yes.
And I've been in business ever since, nonstop, for like over a decade now.
Mm-hmm.
For it's just because of that lesson.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that I when I had the money, I invested to make even more money today. You know what I
Right.
mean? So remember, guys, invest in yourself is what it's really all about.
Absolutely.
Keep investing in yourself. You will be better. It's not about you asking yourself, well, what am I going to get? No, the question you should be asking, who am I going to become? That's the question.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Guys, getting a lot of value. Hearts, likes, shares. And if you're watching us on YouTube live on our Ace and Rich Guzman YouTube channel, actually hit that subscribe button if it's your first time here and you're loving this.
Click
you
on the notification bell so you don't miss a
ding,
beat
ding, ding.
when you're notified when we create new
Yes.
content like this.
Absolutely.
And guys, over here, give us some likes, heart, shares, whatever Clapper asked for.
All right.
Right?
Question
We're
from
just learning
Sarah.
Clapper.
We have Sarah says, so a big question is, if we stay in our lane, how are we going to ever get ahead to move out of our comfort zone to do better and to figure stuff out and to get better at our business?
Sarah, that's a great question. I'm going to answer it this way. If you stay in your lane, you will get uncomfortable. Because here's the reality. It's easy to get out of your lane, okay? And be comfortable. Because that's always seems like it's a solution, doesn't it? It's the easy way out. Right? The easy way out is like, let me just try this over here, or let me try this over here, or let me try this or that. But you never fully understand the strategies, the formula, right? How to get the results. How do I get that result and piggyback off of that result? How do I grow my audience so I can share my results? How do I understand all this stuff with my marketing instead of me going out to a different lane? You get what I'm saying? That's the first thing people will think about. It's like, I'm going to go try something else, or I'm going to try a different strategy, or I'm going to get more traffic, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And the reality is that they don't want to deal with the pain. Therefore, they won't stay in their lane. So when me and Ace say stay in your lane, it's because before you know it, those potholes are going to come up. Those bumps are going to come up. The crappy traffic is going to come up.
Yes.
Somebody in front of you is going to slow down, right? You got to stay in your lane to deal with all the bullshit so you overcome the challenges so you know what to face next time, right? Like, for instance, my story I just shared with you. Why is it that I can stay in business for so many years now, and the business that I lost, okay, I think it lasted a little bit over a year, and it just went away? Because I was never understanding certain things, what to do, so I stay in business. You get what I'm saying? So now I understand that, number one, the list is vitally important to your business.
Yes.
See, I deleted my old list. Big mistake. I didn't know much. But now that I know, that list will never get deleted. It will always sift and sort and always get new leads. And that way we always can make new sales, right? Because we understand.
Yes.
I understand and that's just one mistake. I'm not talking about the other mistake. See, because I decided to what? Stay in my lane.
Mm-hmm.
And because I stayed in my lane, I learned a lot of valuable lessons. I ran into people that were like shitheads on the road, right? I'm using analogies so you could really comprehend this, right? Someone's going to like hit the brakes suddenly, and you're going to be like, oh man, what a jerk. Again, you have to deal with the pain. You have to deal with the bullshit. You have to deal with all the problems that you're going to face. So that way you overcome those challenges. Because what's going to happen is it's only going to make you a stronger entrepreneur, that you're going to start understanding the truth and the reality and the facts of what it takes to get the results that you're looking for.
Right.
Once you understand that, then you can start tripling, quadrupling, and maximizing the results that you're looking for. There's a process in place. You have to stay in your lane to go through that process. If you leave the lane, right, you avoided the pain.
I love it. I love it. That was fire. Somebody throw some fire emojis down there, man. That's
It's
freaking
fire.
awesome.
You guys
Thank
like
you so
that, Clapper?
much,
Was that
Sarah.
good? Huh?
Hopefully that was value to you, and that
Good stuff.
opened up some definite more doorways for you for possibilities, because it is true, when you stay in your lane, you're definitely going to become a stronger entrepreneur.
It's just another thing, because I'm gonna go a little bit deeper here. We like to complain about lack of results. We like to complain about what's not working. Our mindset is not focusing on what can work instead of that it doesn't work. You
Right.
get what I'm
That's
saying?
the fixed mentality, the
Yeah.
fixed versus the growth.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like you have to have this. I like to use this word. You have to have that positive expectancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's when I always say you have to show up, even if the cards are not in your favor today. You still have to show up, because that day that you show up where you don't feel like it,
Commitment.
when the cards are not in your favor,
It's a commitment.
is the day that you might have that breakthrough you were looking for, that you were searching for.
Yes.
But you're going to miss it if you don't show up, right?
Yes.
So that's why you must always show up. The mindset you have to have, guys, is you have to really, really focus on being driven and stay positive with that positive expectancy and go through the process. If you don't, you're never going to get there. You're always going to be starting over. It's like spinning your wheels and you're getting all this steam going and there's nothing moving.
Yeah.
Right? And it's because you're telling yourself certain things that are negative. That's like, well, this doesn't work. I need to be doing this, and if I don't do this, it's not going to work. No, you have to stay in your lane. You must learn to build, engage, and sell tactics, right? Because all those three ABCs, each one has valuable lessons in between. You must
Attraction
master.
marketing. That's the
Once
strategy.
you start mastering it,
Yes.
the sky's the limit. You can write a paycheck for life, and you'll be
can.
100% free.
Absolutely. Richard Osborne says, "What is the weather like in Puerto Rico? It started out sunny here in Monroe, and then in the afternoon it got cloudy and 39 degrees here."
Oh God,
Monroe.
it's like I don't know, 79.
Yeah.
Right now, it was a little breezy and cooler earlier, and then just went to muggy again.
Mm-hmm.
Weather changes very frequently here in Puerto Rico.
Hey, Ace and Rich, Don Hobley. Hello, Don.
Don
Good to
Hobley.
see you. Fire emoji. Yeah, awesome, man. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, let's see. Any other questions here coming in? Let's check the Internet Marketing Pros. Oh, man. I love the hotel idea. Wow, great, Albie. All right. Karen is laughing her ass off. Ends with Luca. I know, right? We can't say the name on the live, right? I'd say the name. Melaleuca. I'm not with them no more.
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
All right, let me check my other device here. We have other groups here. And what's going on? Shout out to Clapper. You guys seeing us for the first time live. This is awesome, man. We do these things every Friday, man. You definitely want to tune in. Question coming in from Matthew says, if someone is interested in joining your team as an affiliate, what's the first step, guys, that they should take? Can you break it down into simple actions for those who want to be part of the Ace and Rich Dream Team? Oh. Okay. So before we take anybody on, okay, there's a couple ways that we go about it. If you approach us through our messenger and you've seen our websites and you've already reviewed the information, it's pretty much the next step is just to sit down with us and we'll have a conversation. We'll do like an appointment with you, and we want to find out your goals and things that you've worked on in the past to make sure that, you know, this is a right fit for you. Because a lot of times when people want to work on our dream team, we have to be very selective of who we bring on our team. We don't sign up just everybody. A lot of marketers would probably be up against that, but we know what we're doing because we know how to build a business for a long time, not a short term. Those people who want to build a business, they want to be short term, they can sign up anybody else they want. They'll sign them up, they'll make a quick buck, and that's it. Then you don't even know what happens to the customer, right?
No, they don't remember how they got there in the first place.
They remember how they got there in the first place, right? Whereas we have relationships. We have an amazing relationship. When you come in, this is like a commitment. This is a real deal. We're going to be with you through thick and thin. You going through your own personal challenges, we're going to face them head on, right? When it comes to understanding the marketing, we're going to face it head on. Okay. And when you go all in with us, because that's our positioning, we want to make sure that you go all in with us. So that way, not only are you all in your investment, but also all in with your ethics, your work ethic. You got to put in the work in order to get out what you want. Just like in case scenario with Michelle. Michelle went all in, and now look at her. She's on her way now. She just got her first sale. So that's just the first part, right? So like if you want to join, Ace and Rich's dream team, you got to have, our type of philosophy. You got to be like go-getter. You got to be, someone that's hungry, that's willing to work, want to learn. Can't be a complainer. Cannot be a complainer because we don't tolerate that. We want
and we don't like entitlement mentality.
We don't like entitlement mentality. We don't like, you do it all for me. I'll sit back and relax and eat bonbons and Ace and Rich will build my business. No, that's not going to happen. We're going to teach you how to be a marketer. Okay. You put your own money where your mouth is, your investment, and then we show you the ropes. We share our private secrets of our success, our back office, what we're doing right now in our business. And you just basically model what we do. And then you teach other people about it. I think that's as simple as I can teach it and share it right there. Join the dream team.
Pretty much.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
I love it.
All right. Let's see here. Any other questions? Don Hobley says, what are you guys using to broadcast to Clapper? Oh,
the phone.
He's on his phone. Yeah. And we have the app Clapper on our devices. So Rich has his own cell phone, and
guys, they want
he's
to see
over there.
You.
I'm on mine.
They want to see you guys.
They want to see him. There you are. Yeah, see? So we have our laptop open, and our laptop is streaming with StreamYard. So we have the account with StreamYard. We're streaming right now live simultaneously with StreamYard on Facebook, our Internet Marketing Pros group, and our YouTube channel. And now Rich is using his device separately to stream and just go directly live on Clapper.
Yep, we have a stand coming that the phone will be up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
He said that works. It does, right? Just keep it simple. I mean, it ain't too complicated than that. No. Sarah says that makes sense. Yes, got you real smooth. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
So, guys, we're at the top of the hour.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I'm looking. Hold on, I gotta check both groups. I gotta check everywhere.
We're everywhere, guys.
Let's see. I already answered all these. Let's take a look over here. See, guys?
So you got the tablet, you got the phone.
Tablet, mobile marketing. It rocks.
You guys have any questions? Come on, don't be shy.
Robin says, Ace, customer testimonials can be very powerful. But what's your secret to getting and using customer testimonials to boost conversions? Okay. So, Robin, this is a fantastic question. I don't think I've ever been asked that. So let me just think about this for a minute. All right. When it comes to testimonials, there's a timing to everything. Okay. So when you're first starting to see results and you have team members on your team right now starting to get sales, immediately you want to celebrate their results, just like we did with Michelle just now, right? We do this with all of our team members. When they make their first win, we create graphics. And he doesn't do it. I do it. I'm the graphic designer. I make the covers and everything.
I'm the tech guy.
He's the tech guy. I do it. So I make graphics on my own, and I make them really easy. I can go to Canva and just do bang out some graphics real quick. And then I just basically either use their photograph with their permission, of course. And I'll say, hey, can I use your headshot? I want to make a celebration post celebrating your first results. And what I'll do is I'll post it in our team group so that the rest of the community members can see it. They'll get attention and also celebrations and, a lot of, comments that'll say, hey, way to go. Good work. It boosts their morale. Okay. For the individual who's got the results. Then what I like to do is I like to share it on our timeline, but I don't do it every day. I do it on certain days of the week. So I call it Who's Winning Wednesday. It's an awesome, awesome thread. And Who's Winning Wednesday is to celebrate our team members' results. And so Michelle's going to be featured next week on that one. We'll be putting her out there on that. And then what we do is on their profile, if they allow people to post on their profile, we'll just share the post and tag them. So when you tag somebody in Facebook, if they allow their posts to show their tags and they approve it, it'll be shown on their wall. So Michelle, if you have that setting turned on, when I tag you, you can actually use that post and put it on your profile, right? And now everybody in your audience, in your following, is going to see it. And they're like, what are you doing? What does that mean? What is that result? What is that about? Right? It builds curiosity, right? So that's another way you could boost conversions, because I've seen, my team members, when they use our graphics, something about it so powerful that when we celebrate their results, other people who are not even on their team yet are curious. And then they go, hey, send me the link. Send me more information about what is it that you do. I just saw your post and I'm curious.
Another thing you can do, I heard this before. Let's say you got a brand new YouTube channel going on. and nobody really knows you.
Yeah.
You know, there's no credibility.
Yeah.
You can actually have testimonials and put them on YouTube as well. They taught us that like back in 2008. I remember when I first got started. They're like, "Hey, nobody knows you, so if you start helping someone, have them create a testimonial for you.
Hmm.
So they go on, your YouTube channel, vice versa, right?
Yeah.
So it really helped out build the credibility, and I'll tell you, it really worked.
Yeah.
It really, really works. So now, when it comes to conversions, we can get a little more advanced as
We
far as
can.
like creating a VSL.
Yeah.
But that kind of question sounds like you got you know a little bit of something. So when it comes to creating a VSL, testing is important when it comes to timing the actual testimonials. You want to make sure that you could put them in the very beginning, depending on how the testimonials are made, or you could put it towards the middle, not the end, but just towards the middle, and sprinkle it a little bit in between. But you got to test it, right? Sometimes it converts better on the front, sometimes it converts better on the middle when it comes to adding the testimonials, when it comes to the VSL. And I don't want to like overwhelm anybody, but
Yeah.
that's a
It's more
whole
details
other
because
strategy there for
yeah,
that.
because conversions is a marketing strategy. You got to understand conversions in order to understand affiliate marketing. That's how you have great results and you become a super affiliate.
Exactly.
But yeah, this is funny. Oh my gosh, there's a couple things here. Karen and Steve Howiff says, Ace and Rich, don't you believe that mindset and personal growth is about every aspect of your life? And sometimes we need to deep dive into self in order to heal and move forward. People believe that they can categorize personal growth.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
Because if you're not working on yourself, like, Rich and I, he literally did like a neuro linguistic programming where we actually would listen to audios at night before we go to bed, and we would listen to these NLPs, and this would help us in our subconscious part of our mind to be able to be ready in the morning for a work day for our business, right? And we were doing this while we were having jobs. Remember we were doing that?
Oh,
NLP.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We were doing a
Yeah.
lot of neuro linguistic programming, and that was like one of the biggest things for us because there was so much shit going on in our lives between work and our bosses and family matters and things like that. The bills are all in debt and everything. Like we had like a lot of mess, and then all of a sudden, what kept us sane and kept us on on our game, and we had our ace game. I say ace game was the NLP. And that stuff really helped us a lot, right? You want to tell them a little bit about that, Karen and Steve?
Well, I mean, I learned that when you program your mind before you go to bed, it goes in your subconscious mind. So when you wake up, the first thing you're thinking about is what you heard, the night before. And another thing you can do is write down the top 3 things that you got to focus on tomorrow. So that way that also goes in your subconscious mind. So if you forget one thing, you just look at it in the morning and it just keeps you on track of what you got to do, which is really important.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you guys, when it comes to, NLP, it really can transform your mind.
Yes.
Because you got to think about it. We go to school and we're programmed to think a certain way. We're programmed to take information. So we're pretty much being brainwashed is what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you could brainwash yourself anytime you want. You just have to, you have to repeat it quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it gets embedded in your conscious mind. So eventually it goes in your subconscious mind and it becomes a memory. Okay. Because if you just get it maybe one time, it's not enough.
No.
You gotta understand how many years you go to school to learn something, and you gotta just go through it like
Exactly.
for over and over and over again, and to the point you finally get it right. It's the same thing when it comes to personal development. You want to make sure that you focus on whatever you're listening to and do it over and over again. And I'll tell you guys, one of the ones I listened to was Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn, like on my way to work, on my way back from work, on my way to work, on my way back from work, constantly back and forth.
That was the first year in network marketing audio that we listened to?
Well, I mean, there was quite a few of them.
It's like
Yeah,
a
there was
library
quite
of
a few- yeah,
audios
quite
we
a few of
listen
them.
on our long road trips.
There was a book that I
Yeah.
read, The 12 Pillars of Success.
That was
That was
my
a short,
favorite.
short read.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful, guys.
Yes.
If you haven't checked that one out, check it out.
Get that book.
12 Pillars of Success, Jim Rome.
Yes.
Amazing, amazing, amazing little book.
An oldie,
Yeah.
but essential, because that's the one that really got my heart towards affiliate marketing, because I was coming from network marketing, but then I realized it doesn't matter if it's affiliate or network marketing, it's business, and you have to have the right mindset. So yeah,
The mindset is, like I said, it really does boil down to the mindset. But there's two different types of mindset, guys. You want to focus on your mental mindset, but you also want to focus on the marketing mindset.
Yep.
It's two different things.
Michelle says, is there a monthly charge for StreamYard? You can pay for it for a year, but I mean, is there a monthly charge for it? I think they have a monthly plan. Did they have a monthly plan?
I'm trying to think. StreamYard has a monthly plan, I believe. Yeah,
and we're affiliates of it.
They have a monthly and an annual.
So definitely see us if you want to use it. Make sure you want to use it, because don't get it if you're not going to use it. Like anybody seeing this recording or anything, if you guys want to get StreamYard and you want to, actually get it through Ace and Rich, you're more than welcome to. We will provide you our affiliate link. We are affiliates, and we do endorse StreamYard. Absolutely.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap this up. We are at the top of the hour.
Oh, my goodness.
It's 10:08. So, guys, love you guys. Appreciate you. My name is Rich Guzman.
My name is Ace Guzman. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on Ace and Rich Live. Tune in next Friday, same time, same bat channel, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we can actually help you get results in your business and bring your questions.
And guys, if you really want to take action like right now, if you're the kind of person who's like, you know what, I watch you guys, I'm ready, I'm going to pull the trigger, let's go.
Join the dream team.
Let's rock this. Join the dream team. Go to designyour9to5.com. That's designyour9to5. Designyour9to5.com.
That's it.
All right, guys. Love you and appreciate you guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend and all the great success to you. Take care, guys.
Bye, guys.